Welcome back to Baby 101. I'm your host, Amy Stevenson, and today we're talking about play and how important it is and how easy it can be, specifically homemade play. Today we have Roxanne Bale joining us from the Health Unit. Thank you so much for joining us, Roxanne.
Thanks for having me.
And last time you came, we kind of talked a little bit about homemade play and the importance of it and how easy it is. But again, let's reaffirm sort of what are some of the things that we need to keep in mind when we're creating toys at home?
Right. So, Amy, some of the main things to keep in mind is, first of all, whether the toy is suitable for the child,
of course,
for the age group.
Right.
So, is that toy going to help the child at that stage? For instance, we wouldn't have something that's really hands-on, like threading beads for a 1 or 2 month old, right? We'd have something more visual. So suitability is one thing. Mm-hmm. The next thing is whether it's just simple. We need to keep it simple. A lot of people are scared of homemade play. It's just like,
or I'm not very creative.
I'm not creative.
I'm not very
I can't
talented
do that.
In that area.
But you can keep it simple. You know, face on a wooden spoon.
Right.
So you play a peekaboo game with a happy face, sad face. Talk about feelings, right? A rolled up sock for a ball even, you know.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Simple like that. Sometimes just a clean makeup brush for a tickle game.
Oh, yes. I've done that with my kids before, for sure.
Simple. We need to keep it simple.
That's right.
The other two things really that are really important with homemade play is the safety aspect and the supervision. So safety is paramount with homemade play, especially because you're making things from things around the home, right?
Of course, right.
So we have to make sure that things are attached. We have to make sure there's lids are glued, there's no sharp edges, there's no long strings, and we have to supervise all the time with homemade play.
Right.
We don't leave children unattended with homemade play. It's something that parent or caregiver and child can interact with. So that's really the key. And then the last one is it has to be fun or snazzy. I like to say snazzy. Bright and colorful, that's what interests children. So that's what we try and remember with homemade play.
Okay. And today I get to make something?
Yes, you get to make something.
I'm so excited.
So today we're going to make a shaker type toy, which would be good for a baby. By the time they start holding something, so 4 to 6 months, they can hold easily here.
Yes.
We think about those children, you know, they mouth things, so this is it can easily be wiped off. And of course we always glue the lid at the end. So we're going to just add some things. We've brought a bottle here today, and we've just got some things to add.
Okay, so we've got all kinds of things that are going to be noisy, right?
Yeah, so a little bit of a shaker toy. So we've got some lentils, some rice, or some pop bottle tabs that nice and shiny. What would you like to put in yours today?
Oh, it's a hard choice. I think we're going to go with the lentils. I think that'll be fun. And so there's a little bit of color there.
Sure.
I've got a preschooler at home as well, and so she would love even just throwing some of things like this in.
Yeah, so it's really interactive for the other children in the home, for sure.
That's great.
Sometimes putting a little piece of color in there, so a little piece of material, just to give the bottle some color.
Yeah,
that's a little bit different than some of the ones there. So I think that's enough. We don't want it too heavy, right? We want it light.
Well, I don't want to be bonked on the head with it or anything.
You don't want to be bonked on the head. Because we're going to glue the lid, you could put a bell in it too, if you wanted to. But I think the lentils is enough for today.
I like it.
So, and the other thing too is that you can put a little picture on it. You could put a picture of your own baby on there. You could put a happy face sticker on there. So we're just going to use some clear adhesive for that. It's like Mac Tack. So we're just going to put some of that on the front of it, and you hold it on. So we're just going to put that on so that keeps it in place, and plus it kind of waterproofs it.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea as well.
Babies tend to drool, so we want
a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
A whole lot, yes.
Put that on there, and then we're going to, and then to finish it off with, we'll go and hot glue the lid so that that's on there for good.
Great. So that's awesome. And that was like so fast with just stuff that you have around the house.
Just what you have around the house.
Super simple, inexpensive. And I know my son would probably play with that for a good half hour, at least.
Exactly, yes.
On his own, with me sitting there with them.
Yeah.
We could have our own little music time. That is so awesome.
So, and
easy.
you can, put beads in them. Little cinnamon hearts. There's lots of funky tape you can get these days from the dollar store. You could use for around the middle of it. And it's always great to kind of expand the play. We like to have children just, we give them the toy, we wait, we watch what they're going to do so that we're entering into what they're doing. Right. And then we kind of wonder how we can enter into their play. That's what really encourages children in play and helps with their brain development. So you can always expand the play by talking about, wow, look at that baby. He looks happy. Look at those blue beads. So giving them language, even at those early ages, is really important.
It makes play a little easier and more fun, because if we're directing it, they might be a little, okay, I'm over this, Mom. But if they are doing that and we're joining in with them, I like that idea of letting them drive where you're going with the play. That's really great.
The thing with play, I think, is always that the parent or the caregiver, we're really their first toy. They want to interact with us, right? So we allow them, we create some things, we allow them to play, but really it's about our interaction with them, and they're looking to us to see that smile on our face that they're really enjoying that activity.
Yes, having some quality face time,
yes.
Especially as they get older. And so homemade play isn't just for infant and toddlerhood. You can continue to do that as they become preschoolers and grade school, right?
Yes, yes. And I think play just slows us down and we become mindful of the moment. We need to enjoy children in the moment, right? Not always be on to the next thing.
So do you have a couple other things that you can quick show us before we have to go?
Sure. This is just a plastic container. I believe it had ice cream or something in it, and we've made a shape sorter out of it. So it's just taking two different sized holes, again making sure that they're smoothed on the edges, so no sharp edges, but with supervision, and just trying to have children put the different sizes of containers in each of the holes.
That's great. Super easy, super simple, things around the house.
Washable, really easy that way.
And so if parents want more ideas of what they can do, because I see these things and I've got some of this stuff at home, but I haven't thought of it before, you guys actually created a DVD at the Health Unit, correct?
Yes.
And this is also on your YouTube channel, I believe, right?
It is.
So that's perfect. So if someone wants a copy of this, they can contact the Health Unit or otherwise check out the YouTube channel. That's great. Well, thank you so much, Roxanne, for sharing your talent and ideas with us. This is excellent. For more information, you can visit the Health Unit website, and stay tuned for more Baby 101 coming up.